What's going on, Railway fam? We over here in Key West, Southernmost Point, about 90 miles from Cuba. We're gonna give y'all the review. You already know. Deuces. What's going on, Railway fam? Today we're reviewing Key West. It's actually the last key here located in Florida. It's like, I'll have like a little map here, boom. We're gonna get into the things that I liked about Key West and the things that I didn't like about Key West. The energy was very interesting. Everyone is like laid back and like super chill. Everyone's drinking. They have like those little like go-karts, I guess, that they're driving everyone around. Everyone's having a good time. The dudes are vibing and all the girls are super dressed up. Tons of baddies. You got an older crowd there. You got a younger crowd there, but it mixes really well. It almost didn't seem real. Good vibes all around. I would say good vibes, because you have to think about it too, right? Key West is the southern tip of the United States. So if you're at Key West, you know what you're there for. You're there to have fun and have a great time. I would say the next thing I liked about this area, Key West, was that there was a lot of history. My buddy James and I, we went to the Hemingway House. We saw his cats. We saw where he wrote as well too. We also visited the lighthouse across the street. Good vibes all around. Great spot. The drive is actually really nice. It's about 3.5 hours from Miami. I drove from Miami to Key West, about 3.5 hours, but it was nice. You know what I mean? As long as there's no crazy traffic, just be aware that there are cops all over that strip. We went LED kayaking, where the kayak had like a see-through bottom with LED lights. You can go like kayaking, you can go snorkeling, you can go jet skiing, you can go on a boat. They have like a sunset boat tour. They have so many other things to do besides drinking. You know, feel free to explore and travel and like move around the area and see what else other things there are to do. There are tons. You can ride bikes, a whole lot of other stuff to do besides just drinking. It just feels like it's its own bubble away from everything else. It really does feel like that. Like, it doesn't feel like you're in like the United States. It feels like you're in a completely different area and its own bubble, its own fun sanctuary run away from everything else. So I like that. I like that. Let's get into the things that I didn't like about Key West. Maybe it's because I'm here in Miami. The bars kind of close a little early. Maybe it's because I was in the off season, but like some of the bars will close at they'll close at midnight sharp. When they close, they close. The one other thing too that I feel like is a big misconception, Key West doesn't have any good beaches, and it doesn't. You know what I mean? It's man-made. It's like the history of it as well too. It was like a military port, right? All made on like coral. So it's like, this is more of a, you're gonna be walking around exploring the area and drinking and bar hopping and stuff like that. You're not gonna really be at the beach. And I'll say this, is once you're in Key West, there's a good amount of stuff to do, but you're kind of locked into it. Key West is like the southern tip. There's nothing more past it. Once you've explored everything in that area, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to do. Overall, those are the things that I liked about Key West, and those are the things that I kind of had an issue with Key West. But overall, my final thoughts, my recommendation, my score, Key West was way more fun than I thought it was gonna be. The laid-back vibe, the fun bars, the baddies, and the water sport activities you can do make Key West a prime vacation spot and one of my new favorite places to visit. Honestly, I'm gonna give Key West, this is gonna surprise, I really didn't think, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5, or I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I was thinking about going and I finally pulled the trigger and went. I'm glad I did. It's a nice mixture of like going out and having a good time, but also with a laid back vibe and experience, you know what I mean? Go with a good friend, go with a good squad, get yourself an Airbnb on Duval Street, explore, do some water activities, do some drinking, bar hopping, explore, learn about the history, go to the lighthouse, go to the Hemingway House. I appreciate y'all, Railway fam. I love y'all so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and you know I always say this, take that subscribe button and just boom, just smack it to the moon. When you go to Key West, go over to the Green Parrot bar. That one, you got Fat Tuesdays, you got the Green Parrot, and you got Sloppy Joe's. You got a bunch of cool bars. You already know who sent you there. I love y'all. Deuces. Peace.